What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. Grab a beer out of the fridge if you want. Grab a coffee. So today I'm going to talk about carburetors. With ethanol gas, we're all going to start experiencing a lot of headaches with carburetors. So I want to show you some of the things I've learned, some tricks I've been doing. Um, a lot of these you don't even have to take the carburetor off to do, and I'll give you an example of that. But this one's off, so I'll start with this. Some of them will have a plunger cut off at the bottom, and some will just have this screw. And there's actually a jet in this screw. Some will have one of these screwed into the bottom. And what this does is push the float up and shut the fuel off to the bowl. They don't all have that. This one is an example of one that doesn't. So the first thing you can do, take this out of the bottom. And I don't really know all that much about how carburetors work, but I do know there's jets, and by jets are just little tiny holes. This one's got 3 holes in it, if not more, 4. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. They're frigging tiny. So what I do is I took a wire, stripped the wire down, pulled out one single strand, one little strand out of a wire. You can use that to prick through these little holes. And there's one, this one right here. It is so little. It is just tiny. And it actually took some effort to get through. And there's also a hole down the middle. I have no idea why or how these work. Now in this type of carburetor, most of your problems are going to be in those little holes. There's not too many things up here that are going to get clogged up. It's mostly in the jets in this. Now I'm going to take you over and we'll have a look at this other one. So this is my Craftsman lawnmower. This isn't even coming out that good. Yeah, this is not going as well as I thought. So this is the bottom of the carburetor bowl. There's only 2 screws that hold it on. They're 2 Phillips. Let's see, right about there maybe. They're not that hard to take off. Again, this one's only 2 Phillips. And I want to show this too because I don't want to have to take the whole carburetor off. This way here, I was able to get this carburetor cleaned out without removing the whole thing. So we're just going to take the bowl off. And when you pull the bowl off, do it gently because sometimes there's springs. And this way here, the spring don't go flying. So just gently rock it. Ethanol gas, it's already got crap in it. Okay, so that's it from the bottom. You can actually remove this part here, the float, very gently. Very gently, and you want to remember the orientation. Okay, now I'll take my little strand of wire here and I'll just start poking them up through all those little holes, and that's all I did. I don't want to do it here because you won't be able to see it anyway because I'll have my face down there, but like this, there's one here, one right here, one right here, I mean, they're all over. I just took this piece of wire, reamed them all out with the wire, and I was back in business. I didn't even have to pull the carburetor off. So I just wanted to show everybody that little thing that I do, because it really was easier than pulling the whole carb off and all that. But not the best